Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Irving looking around. Outside Davis. Pass to Irving. Stolen by Booker. Now Beal. And here's Booker. The three. Davis with a rebound. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. And so it's an underrated advantage, BA.
Now here's Bowl. Stolen by Davis. And here's Thompson for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from three.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
And he let me in on their strategy for Devin Booker. He said no easy shots for Booker tonight. We only want him taking off-balance tough looks. At least that's our hope. Sounds like they'll be throwing everything they can at Booker defensively, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Beal outside. They need this. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Back to Washington. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Davis.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Thompson, that's good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Back to Bull. Beal outside. For three, Booker. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Lively. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. A nice shot by Richards.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the court.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 14. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A.
And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player capable of taking over on both ends.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Booker. No made baskets yet. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Washington with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Irving up top. Back to Gafford. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Beal. For three, Allen fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Mavericks lead by 11. Here's Gafford. Oh, they get a hand on it. Durant looking around. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Durant's got 5.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
To the middle. Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first. A different look for Phoenix. Both free throws good from Gafford. Outside Jones. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for Dallas. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Suns trail by 11. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Allen. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
The Mavericks lead by 13. Pass to Davis. Now Lively, covered by Richards. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 5. Overdone. Davis can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Bull. Back to Jones. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Suns trail by 13. Outside Jones. Here's Dunn.
not just a threat on offense. Dinwiddie is a fantastic defender, takes advantage of his speed and his reach.
Davis goes back up, puts the move on. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They get the rebound. And finished off by Davis.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Oh. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Davis slams it home.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Pass to Dunn. A minute 53 left in the second period. And that one's good. Boles got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Dallas with it. To the paint. Here's Davis. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Durant. Pass to Allen. Outside Durant. Outside for Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Allen. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And Dallas making a change here. The Mavericks lead by 15. Thompson outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Thompson's got 12 points in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Allen outside. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. O'Neal.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Chalk up 2 there. Davis has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
So it's Dallas with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Inside. Here's Beal. Thompson with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Knocked away. the wing, Durant. And it's rejected. And now the Mavs on the run. Ahead. In transition, here come the Suns. For three, O'Neal. Dallas leading by 22. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. The Mavericks making a switch here. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Booker. Beal outside. They set the screen. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
On the wing, Irving. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Stolen by Davis. From outside the arc. Drains the triple. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Booker on the take. Three-pointer. Beal sinks it from distance. Beal's got five now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside Durant. Back to Beal. Fires the three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
3 points.
Give him 8 points now.
No one better to answer with a three ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Durant. Pass to O'Neal. Beal outside. Booker with it. And Booker with the jam.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
Outside Irving. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Mavericks lead by 21. Pass to Bull. And here's Booker. Screen by O'Neal. Fires for three. And the Suns get another three.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Good.
You know, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Hook loose. And stolen by Irving. Here's Thompson. Nice move. And he lays it in. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Irving. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
For three, Allen. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Dallas on top.
37.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Irving with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Phoenix ball.
And here's Jones. To the inside. Richards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
And it's Irving missing. Suns trail by 20. Pass to Lee. Down low. On the wing, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Mavericks lead by 18. Outside Irving. To the left wing. Here's Marshall. Off target with the three. Inside. Richards. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And Dallas making a change here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc, and then some. Irving's got 11 points here in the second half.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Davis. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 16. Outside Jones. Dunn outside. To the paint. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
That one misses. The Suns making a switch here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the middle. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Outside Bull. Pulls up on the wing. That's short off the rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Out to Beal. There's a screen by Bull. Pass to Richards. Booker surveying the D. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. There's Davis with the three. The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 20. Here's Bull. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Ball. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Bull drops them both. Here's Irving.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Davis.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Left side, Davis. Pass to Lively. Irving for 3. Kept alive. And there's the drive. Another shot. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Tries yet again. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And finished off by Davis.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Screen by O'Neal. Fires from deep. That one is off.
You don't play with the Lakers all the time. Play with them.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
Here's Doncic. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Clowney. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Claxton high post. The shot's good. Claxton's got his second basket.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Outside, James. Clowney pulls it in. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ball stolen. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Johnson in the corner. It's up a three. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
To the paint. Here's Claxton, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Lakers trail by 14. To stop the run, James. Got it. Good job in the low post.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that length.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Driving to the basket. And LeBron throws it down.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
There's Russell with the three. The rebound by James. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with them, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 8.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 6. A slam dunk by Thomas.
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
A shot by LeBron, no good. Brooklyn leading by 11. Down low. Here's Williams. And a missed layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's James. 5 points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Pass to Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James in the post. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 8 points.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Nick Claxton getting it done for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points.
21.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And the second free throw, good. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Watford. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Good D by Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Clowney. Nets passing it around. Screen by Claxton. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Hayes. Now Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Pass to Claxton. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Lakers.
Both teams making substitutions here. Lakers trail by 6. And they double up James. It's stolen by Johnson. The Nets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
That's good from Thomas. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And finished off by LeBron.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Kicks it out to Wilson. There's the pick. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, would you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Nets leading by 8. Off the inbound. And he lays it up and in. Thomas got 10 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Inside. Sharp. That's good. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly. These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it left.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
To the inside. Johnson gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 12.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
James, no good. Brooklyn with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Sharp. Kicks it out to Wilson. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. There's a good screen. Thomas, no good. Lakers trail by 12. Vanderbilt with it. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Johnson's shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And taken away by Johnson. A pull-up. Up again. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Milton's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Down by 12. And he slams it one-handed.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hachimura. The rebound by the Nets. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
Nets leading by 10. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's fun to watch. And the foul on Rui Hachimura.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution for your Lakers. Goodwin.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Cool. Laker girls dance team.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Doncic with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's James.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul him.
That's his first.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
To the paint. Thomas's shot is off. Lakers trailed by 9. LeBron galloping to the rack. No good on that one. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Over Hayes. Hachimura grabs the miss. James in the post. Pass to Hayes. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The drive by Doncic. Count the basket.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Now, here is Russell. Johnson outside. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Johnson's got 8.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Reeves outside. Here's Hayes. Clowney pulls it in.
Los Angeles foul. Jackson Hayes.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
Third team foul.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Russell. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Watford, that's good.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with the robust drive inside.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Vanderbilt misses. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Inside. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
On the wing, James. 6 on the shot clock. Strong inside. What a move by James.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
Johnson for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
When Johnson hits a 3 from that corner, it just seems to energize his entire team.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Los Angeles, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Down low, the kick out to Williams. It's his first trip to the line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And that one falls for Williams.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williams.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Vincent, and he drives in, makes it off the glass. Vincent's got his first points of the game. Here's Thomas, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Nets. They lead by 13. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in... And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Brooklyn leading by 13. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Reeves can't hit. So it's Brooklyn now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Outside for Thomas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they got to bring the double team on.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
The Lakers with the ball. And here is Vanderbilt. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Reeves. Goes back up. Vanderbilt misses. Brooklyn leading by 18. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Sharp. It's hauled in by Goodwin. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Out left to the wing. Finney Smith with it. And the Lakers with another miss. Johnson right side. Thomas gets a wide open look. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Thomas got 21 in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
For the three. They get it again. The kick out to Williams. Here's Wilson. No good on the three. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Finney Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's off on the second. And the Nets with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Also looking it over. Count it. Good.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Los Angeles making a switch here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Doncic. And the rejection by Claxton. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On the wing, Johnson. No good from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Hayes. LeBron James on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Doncic missing. And here are the Nets. It's been 10 unanswered points. Screen by Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Poke loose.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
On the wing, James. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Claxton.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's Russell with the drive. And he converts the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Clowney. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
What up, peeps? My last game before I gotta go to work. Ooh, Knicks. Good squad. All right, we gotta play right this game. Play with my bench. Let's get it.
We'll see the New York Knicks and the Phoenix Suns. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
My ball is a rebound.
Booker, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Back to Brunson. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And there it is for him.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Now here's Brunson. It's good from the top of the key.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer and get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Beal. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to Durant. Drills it from outside.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Brunson scanning the floor. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by the Suns.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Bull. Bank. In off the glass. Bull's got his second basket.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Knicks trail by 3. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Suns lead by 5. To the paint. .146 left in the first. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
That's the testament right there.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Katie, here we go.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Out to the wing. Towns wide open. Misses the 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
No good from Durant.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Anunoby in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And Katie's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. Now here's Durant. He has 7. Rebounded by Hart. That's a 2 from Towns. They get it back. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. And it's Towns missing. Here's Booker. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 3.
The Knicks, 12.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Jones up top. Bull. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
Timeout.
And another turnover here by New York.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Phoenix leading by 4. Lee outside. To the left wing. Richards with it. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Bridges with the steal. Anunoby left side. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. New York trailing. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Bridges. And the shot goes in. Bridges got 5 points in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
2 minutes.
Out left of the wing.
2 minutes.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. And again, it's New York.
What a quick release on Towns' jumper. That makes it hard to contest.
Jones with it. Bridges covering.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got his first basket. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Inside, here's Richards. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Clock at 4. Here's Achua. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Left side, Jones. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's New York. That one good for 2. Bridges got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front, up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
New York leading by 5. Anunoby has the open look. The dunk by Achua.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Durant, wide open, he fires. And it's off from 3-point range. That one drops for him. And it's a 9-point New York lead.
That, to me, is about Karl-Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
And the dunk by Booker.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here's Achua. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got his 2nd bucket.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
There's a screen by Achua. Bridges misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Connects from 3-point range. Hart's got 5.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity. And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the paint. Achua in the corner. Oh, good with the triple. Suns trail by 4. Strong finish by KD.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Hey, Steve Smooth.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to Hart. On the wing, Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Allen for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Bridges. 7 points in the game. The kick out to Towns. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And that one good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's the screen. Back to Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Bridges outside. Towns the screen. Lets it go with the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible
If I lose
second.
this game, ice.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Suns trail by 6. And here's Jones. Outside, Beal fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Inside, Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Good on the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that. Shot work.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Suns making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Suns making a switch here. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Back to Bridges. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Back to Achua. Here's the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good. A nice assist from Booker. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bridges outside. Back to Achua. New York moving it around. Offensive rebound. Shoots the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to O'Neal. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Achua. Now here's Hart. Now Towns. And Bull pulls it down.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Booker. Screen by O'Neal. Booker with it. Some solid defense from Hart. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Allen. Money!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Here's Towns. Count it!
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Booker in the post. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Free throw, good. Booker.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And stolen by Booker.
Let's go.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Let's go.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He doesn't have the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the timeout called here.
How you missed that free throw?
Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there.
Nick Richards. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point push. And what poise.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third team foul. At the line for your Suns, Kevin Durant.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Durant hits them both. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. 11 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Suns.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Substitution for your Suns.
Off the inbound. Brunson. Count it!
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness on the offensive end?
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra.